Hey guys, Lindsay and I are here with your next weekly nutrition challenge. What we're talking about this week is how much you should be eating.
Now, I hear from a lot of people that will say things like, I just started lifting weights and I've been doing cardio and I've cleaned up my diet, but I'm still not losing the fat that I want to lose. And not enough people will actually look at how much food they're eating. Now, I don't care how healthy or clean the food is, if you're eating too much, you're going to gain weight or at least have a hard time losing it.
Something that is going to help and be very critical for this is your maintenance calories. What maintenance calories are the amount of calories that you need to eat each day, and you will maintain your desired weight. Okay? Now, an easy kind of effective way you can do this at home is by simply tracking the calories that you eat for about 4 or 5 days, and at the same time, each day you're going to weigh yourself. Now, if you're maintaining your weight, then the amount of calories that you're eating each day is approximately your maintenance calories.
Now, tracking your food may sound really overwhelming and time consuming, but it doesn't have to be. There are so many apps out there with huge databases. All you have to do is just get one on your phone, and as you eat things throughout the day, just log it into your app. And then at the end of the day, you'll have a whole total of your calories, your carbs, your fats, your proteins. It'll have all sorts of information to help you. So when you're trying to figure out how many calories you eat to lose fat, you can do one of two things. You can either think about your maintenance calories like Daniel was talking about, and then knock a couple hundred off of that, or you can calculate your basal metabolic rate, which is the amount of calories your body burns at rest. And there's a lot of online calculators that can figure that out for you too. And then add 400 or 500 calories to that. So you'll pick a calorie amount and you'll stick to it for a couple weeks, okay? Give it some time, and then you'll evaluate how you're feeling and also your weight change, your measurements, things like that, to see if it's a little bit too high or a little bit too low.
Now, if you're wanting to put on muscle, you're going to need to increase the amount of calories that you're eating. Not by a ton, but you will need to increase it. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, why would I want to build muscle? I want to get skinnier. It's really important to build muscle as you're burning fat. Why? Because muscle is what is doing the fat burning, okay? So as you put on more muscle, you're gonna find yourself being able to burn more fat. Also, we all know that person that they're skinny, but yet they still just kind of look flat and flabby. As you build muscle, you're gonna shape out. You're gonna get that tone that you're looking for.
So we have a little activity plan for you guys today, and hopefully this will open your eyes to how many calories are in some common foods. Okay, so we'll go ahead and have Daniel start over on this side.
All right, so let's start off with some typical breakfast foods, okay? First, let's look over here. Here we have a bowl of cereal with some milk and a cup of orange juice, all right? A healthier alternative would be some egg whites, a little bit of cheese, a piece of toast, and some strawberries or other kinds of fruit. Okay, so what I want you to do quickly is think, how many calories do we have in this entire meal? All right? Here we have 180 calories.
Wow.
I know, that's a lot of food.
Yeah,
and that's
not very
really
many.
not a lot of calories. Plus, it's very well balanced. Okay, let's come back over here to our less healthy alternative. Take your guess. All right, ready? Here we go. 500 calories.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, that's way more than what we have here, and we have better quality of food here. Okay, let's look at some options for snacks. Here we have about 2 cups of air popped popcorn, and over here we have a 1/4 cup of almonds. All right, take your guess at how many calories you think are going to be here in our 2 cups of popcorn. 80 calories. Okay, so that's quite the snack.
Yeah.
80 calories.
It's low.
Now, take your guess for the almonds. Here we have 200. Now you might be thinking, that's not very much almonds and that's a lot of calories. And you're right. Almonds are a great food source, but they're packed full of nutrients, and along with that is calories. So we're not saying don't eat nuts, don't eat calories. We're just wanting you to be aware that in snacks like almonds, there is going to be more calories. Okay, let's hop over here to our candy bar. Here we have 280 calories here in the candy bar. Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and compare a couple dessert items. All right, so we have a pretty good sized piece of pumpkin cake, okay? I don't think I'd eat that whole thing.
I wouldn't.
No, but some people probably would, right? Okay, it's a pretty good sized piece. And then we also have 3 chocolate chip cookies. I think a lot of people would eat 3 chocolate chip cookies, right?
That's easy.
Yeah. So let's look at this. For our pumpkin cake, we've got 640 calories, okay? And then for our cookies, we have 660. I don't know about you, Daniel, but I would have thought the cake would have more than the cookies, not about the same,
absolutely.
right? So one thing to also notice about this cake, okay, so on the package, it actually said 320 calories, but I read a little bit deeper and I noticed that was only for half the cake. So a lot of things are like that. They'll say, you know, a smaller amount of calories, but then it will say there's 4 servings in this one package. So it's really important to look at those little details when you're evaluating, you know, what you want to eat, okay? Another thing, this big, well, it's actually a small bowl, but this pretty bowl of blackberries is only 60 calories. And then we have 2 little dinners, okay? We have this little bitty chimichanga and this huge chicken salad. Okay, you see where I'm going? See where I'm going with this? So in this chimichanga, we have got 350 calories. How many bites do you think that would take you? Like 5?
Yeah, 5 max.
5, okay.
Yeah.
And then in this big chicken salad with chicken and a light vinaigrette, we have 150 calories. Okay, so I hope that this activity opened your eyes to kind of how many calories are in things and, you know, what a better choice would be. So when you're counting your calories for fat loss, a nice average or a good average is about 1 pound or 2 of fat loss a week, with the 2 pounds being more for bigger people and the 1 pound a week being more for smaller people. Some people will even lose like about 1/2 pound a week, and that's totally fine. Okay, just track your weight, track your measurements, get out some tight jeans, they won't be tight for very long, track your calories, and then get on Facebook and tell us how this works for you.